What if I told you that an entire advanced civilization once thrived, only to be wiped from history books, its cities buried, its technology hidden? The Tartarian Empire, a supposed global superpower, has been reduced to mere myth. But what if the truth is far stranger than fiction? Ancient maps depict Tartaria as a vast empire spanning Eurasia, its architectural marvels rivaling even those of Rome or Egypt. Yet today, mainstream history denies its very existence. What happened to Tartaria? Was it destroyed by a natural disaster or something far more sinister? Evidence of Tartaria can be found in lost architecture, strange underground cities, and old photographs showing grand buildings supposedly built in eras that lacked the technology for such feats. Were these structures remnants of a civilization erased by the ruling powers? Or was there a deliberate rewriting of history? Some theorists believe that the Tartarians possessed free energy technology, harnessed through intricate designs known as star forts and cathedral-like structures that acted as energy conductors. This technology could have provided limitless energy. Yet today, we rely on oil, gas, and electricity controlled by elite corporations. Could it be that Tartaria's knowledge was suppressed to maintain power and control over society? The deeper we dig, the more disturbing the mystery becomes. Tartaria's name has been wiped from history books. Old world fairs showcase colossal buildings, only for them to be destroyed shortly after being constructed. But why? What was being hidden? The Great Mud Flood, a cataclysm that buried an empire? If Tartaria existed, then what caused its downfall? Some researchers claim that a worldwide event, now known as the Great Mud Flood, buried entire cities beneath layers of sediment and debris. Buildings with half-buried windows and entrances submerged beneath modern streets suggest a catastrophe of biblical proportions. But here's the chilling part. No mainstream history books mention a worldwide mud flood. And yet, photographic evidence from the 1800s shows excavations revealing entire lost lower levels of buildings. Cities like St. Petersburg, San Francisco, and Istanbul all contain structures that seem far older than their official dates of construction suggest. Were these not built, but rather unearthed? There's also the strange case of the orphan trains. Thousands of children suddenly appearing in different parts of the world with no known parents. Some claim these children were the last survivors of the Tartarian Empire, their history erased and rewritten. Was the Great Mud Flood a natural event, or was it engineered? Could this have been a global reset, wiping out Tartaria and replacing it with the world order we know today? And if so, who was responsible? Tartaria and the hidden controllers, who rewrote history? If the Tartarian Empire truly existed, then who covered it up, and why? Some believe that a powerful global elite has been manipulating history for centuries, shaping the world in their image while erasing civilizations that don't fit their narrative. During the late 1800s and early 1900s, a suspicious amount of great fires, earthquakes, and mysterious demolitions wiped out architectural evidence of a lost era. The fires of Chicago, San Francisco, and London all share eerie similarities. Were they staged to destroy Tartarian remnants? Then there's the strange phenomenon of world fairs, massive events showcasing stunning grand structures, only for those buildings to be torn down afterward. Why would cities invest in such elaborate architecture only to demolish it? Could it be that these structures were not built for the fairs, but leftovers from Tartaria, quickly erased to hide the past? Even the history of human inventions appears suspicious. Did we really go from horse-drawn carriages to space travel in less than a century? Or was advanced technology inherited from an erased civilization? And finally, the biggest question of all, if history has been rewritten before, is it happening again? Are we living in yet another great reset, our past being erased and rewritten while we remain oblivious? One thing is certain, The mystery of Tartaria refuses to die. What do you think? Was the Tartarian Empire real? Or is this all just a grand illusion? Let us know in the comments and keep questioning everything.